And black in a horror movie
You're in
gonna
a
have
horror
you
movie
killed,
getting chased
kid.
by Jason Voorhees. What do?
Run.
It's not rocket science. But look what they make my mans do in this movie.
Get your one in. Huh, nigga. One more.
I guess it's just horror movie tradition at this point. You got better odds getting your balls stuck in the toaster before you see a black character that's actually adequate. We're either the first to get clapped, a side character that holds less weight than a soggy napkin, or a straight up nincompoop. And don't get me wrong, I know almost every horror movie character operates off of
God
two brain
damn,
cells and
how
a
you
jelly
do all
bean,
that?
but we're talking about the black ones. Cause guess what? I'm black! Now horror has always been my favorite
Bro, where you ride? Why you just throw that nigga across the room like that? Where you find strength to
genre. Ironically, the only movie that ever actually scared me was Candyman. Even though he was a little
Can't say that shit 3 times.
he seemed more realistic to me. Because not only was he black, his movie literally takes place in the projects. That nigga had me shook like a why and told me dance or this switch gonna start busting moves. Like no other killer is stepping a foot in the hood. You're
Ew.
getting switched down, switched up, and switched out. But see, horror movies don't work like that. Black characters be getting switched out. But see, horror movies.
Caleb City. When did you hit this position? Why are your legs next to your ears? Or is this edited? Cause damn, that ain't it.
Don't work like that. Black characters be getting switched off because they be having us doing shit that we just don't do. Like if I found out my house is haunted at 10:59, bitch, I'm homeless.
I'm out
by
that
11.
bitch.
You not finna catch me in that motherfucker with a Ouija board trying to talk to these niggas. The fuck we gonna talk about? The news, bitch? It's
Hell
like
yeah.
Hollywood put niggas in the movie just for the killer to up the score on his ops. Like at least let me up the pole a couple times before you take me out the game. Let me bust a couple plays, something. But nah, they rather have me trip over a pebble and desecrate my ACL so the killer can come Tank Davis my shit. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that most characters have brains the size of my left tennis ball. Now I'm far from the smartest nigga walking. I might be on the opposite end of the spectrum, keep it a beam with you, but you know how Lil Wayne
Nigga, when you really think about it, they be killing the motherfuckers so quick. Like the black nigga always be gone in 2 seconds. Like they find out it's some scared shit, boom, black nigga gone. It's just like damn, why they couldn't be the last one standing for once? Like make that nigga the main character. Make that nigga be the hero to kill the nigga son.
said real G's move in silence like lasagna. For movie characters, it's real goofies moving goofy like Goofy. Goober. The biggest red flag of a black character in a movie is when they trying to go investigate shit. Like nigga, if you don't sit your nosy ass down,
they ain't no black person on some Scooby-Doo shit trying to figure out. No, we run it and ask the questions later. Get to safety.
Reminding other people's business. If you hear a motherfucker screaming help in the forest, fuck them. And if you do decide to check on them, you know what a long distance relationship is? You better be like, you good over there, gangy? I can't pull up on you, but I could bust a couple plays and get you up out of there.
Okay.
But even that's doing too much. Now the ops got your location. And I know I'm not one to talk. I was literally just telling y'all I was getting jiggy in a sundown town at 1 a.m. But there was another situation where my car broke down on this dirt trail in the middle of the night. And you want to know what's funny? Both of these events took place on the same night. This shit was straight out of a movie.
Nigga, how the fuck you get caught up the same night? Like your car broke down twice, my nigga? Oh, you was in a horror movie. They was about to make that shit. They was gonna make a movie about your life if you ain't make it.
Bruh, the first thing I noticed when I turned onto this trail was there were no lights. Nothing but forest around the east side of the path. I'm not tripping though, cause I'm about to push through this bitch and keep it moving. My fucking vehicle cut off. Like, bro, I'm literally in the skinwalker's kitchen. And you gonna do me like this?
Yes.
There's only 2 ways I could have made it out of this situation. You tell me which one it was. I either stayed locked in my car till the sun came up, or I Swiss cheesed everything in a 50-mile. But if this was a movie, I'd have wandered off into the forest because I heard a voice saying they knew where my dad was. But I can't talk about the negative and not bring up the positive. And if we're gonna talk about positive for the black horror niche, we gotta shout out my nigga Jordan Peele. I'm talking about movies like Get Out, Us, the new Candyman. Shit, he the new Candyman the way he be giving me sugar.
Whoa.
Bro, what the fuck? But this nigga is changing the narrative. Moving the needle, as some would say. Us is literally one of the most suspenseful horror films I've ever watched.
Bro, that shit
That
literally
joint had my
had
cheeks clenched for that.
that shit literally had you guessing about life. Like guessing, like looking at folks around you like, damn, are you really you? Or are you a clone? Like that. What nigga you know hitting this position, bro? I know it's one trip, but it ain't that serious to be clenching your booty cheeks on the bag. It ain't that serious, gang. You know, 2 trips is okay. But I know it's one trip, but 2 trips is a thing. This ain't it.
Entire 120 minutes. And there were moments in this movie where stereotypically dumb decisions were made, but the characters actually had soul. They had a personality that made you invested in them. And Get Out actually portrays racist themes, with the main point being they're kidnapping African Americans and taking control of their bodies because they want a 40-inch vert. This is the definition of doing too much. Just go to the gym, bitch. This should remind me of those videos where it'd be like middle-aged women would do anything but actually work out. Motherfuckers be hitting 3 sets of buffoonery and call it a day. But the main character, Chris, is a photographer, not a criminal or a football player. And not only does he have a good eye, but he actually has common sense. Because whenever anything strange happens, he doesn't ignore it and go, must be the wind. Bro knew he was finna get backdoored and had to dip immediately. I don't know how you feel watching if you were white, but I think you would still appreciate the fact that it's a good movie. Unfortunately, there aren't many other movies you can say the same about. But you know what? This ain't a movie, nigga. This is real life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all how a black character would actually react to these trash-ass killers. Starting off with Ghostface from Scream.
Up the pole.
Now listen, what's understood ain't gotta be said. Because this nigga is getting sent straight to heaven. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. He is not surviving 5 minutes on the block. The only thing he doing with that goofy ass knife is getting in the kitchen and making me a fat ass sandwich. He ain't nothing but an average Joe cosplaying as a musty ass nun.
See, like if I had to, I already see if I see a nigga go fake. It ain't nothing, cut that bitch off. Bow, bow, hold up. Bow, bow. Like, nigga, we're not playing no games with you. You're gone. You're a nigga with a freak ass mask on with a knife in your hand in my kitchen. There ain't no time to waste.
This nigga is trash. Now next up we have P. Diddy. I know he isn't
You
even
can't
a horror
escape
movie
that
character,
nigga.
but I feel like I had to talk about him simply out of respect for the game. Bro is the Russell Westbrook of being a piece of shit. He just stat padding at this point. I'd rather be stuck in one of Jigsaw's puzzles than be trapped in a room with this freak ass nigga. But I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It's a tough one right here. Cause bro a 99 overall dirtbag. He got Hall of Fame baby oil drencher and limitless freak. The fuck y'all expect me to do? I can't up switch cause
Nigga,
any round
pray.
is gonna slide off his belly. The only feasible answer is to call the police. But bitch, do I look like Gunna? Snitching is not an option. So as a last resort, I'm just gonna grab the nigga and self-destruct. Coming in hot, we got Michael Myers. I had to consult the hood council for this nigga. This is what? This is a man not to be played with. He has
At all.
survived being shot, jumped, burnt, electrocuted, and exploded. This is the type of nigga your girl wants you to fight because he looked at her the wrong way. Bitch, you trying to get me killed? Any sane black person is fleeing the planet. Matter of fact, any sane person in general. I'm not sticking around for this nigga to slide on me with his custom-made shiesty and murder on his mind. I don't care how slow bro be moving. Look at some of the best players in the league. Look like they be eating chicken Big Macs and elephant leg and will still drop a triple-double on your titty. I know how the game go. So yeah, I just become a natural.
Well, I could be on their titty though. But that nigga not wrong. That nigga Mike Myers does not go down no matter what you do. Stab, shoot, blow up, put on fire, anything. This nigga will get back up. He does not go down. Why? I don't know. That nigga got that super soldier serum. That shit just don't. It just don't quit. That shit just don't. It just boosts him. That nigga on the roids. He just doesn't give up on life. No matter how much you do, he won't give up. And why are the people still staying in the same goddamn city? You see this nigga does not go down. Leave. Move. Just get out of there.
Astronaut and live in space.
Man, you stupid bitch.
Pulling up next, we have probably the scariest nigga on this list. Now,
Ooh.
I'm not finna do all that
Jason.
blazing like I did last video, but this nigga is an Avengers level threat. I'm talking about it. So yeah, we got Chucky.
Nigga,
Now,
that
I
weak
never
ass
played
nigga.
football, but you would think I was prime Justin Tucker the way I'm playing this nigga. He getting done worse than Ghostface. Like, bro, imagine you just had a stressful day at work. You get home just trying to chill and wind down, and this little nigga come poke you in your leg. So yeah, being black in horror movies is kinda fucking dookie. But being in horror movies is just trash in general. But let me know what you think about representation in horror films. Not even just for black people. I know everyone be getting salty when they see a character pull a decision worse than KSI deciding to release music. Shout out Genki for the video idea though.
Bro, why you ain't talking about Jason? Jason don't go down. That nigga Jason. That hockey mask is the hockey mask scary. Jason, like I gotta figure out Jason versus Mike Myers. Who wins? I got Michael.